Louie T. Welcome to this Louie T Network update. And this is a PSA, public service announcement. I've done this once before earlier in the summer. Going to be doing this a lot more often this particular month now that the Hall of Fame game is behind us. And professional tackle football is going to be on your television screen in some form or capacity for the next 6 months. With that said, we're approaching the regular season vastly as we get into the first season or first week rather of the preseason. And so wanted to come out and make sure that you're well aware of the LTN exclusives. This is something that I've done here on this channel for quite some time now. The Soul Survivor Pool is going into year 11. Yes, 11. This channel has been established for 11 years now. August 1st made 11 years for the Louie T Network. And this Soul Survivor Pool has accompanied me each and every single year of that run. And I've yet to win. So I am dying to get my hands on the chip. Haven't done that yet. Can't remember who won last year. But last year was the biggest prize that we gave out. It's $450. And it was so much fun. And it was over quick, man. I got eliminated in week 1 of the Soul Survivor Pool last year. I was pissed. Denver Broncos got me. And I should have known better. But, you know, I took the L on the chin nonetheless. I'm out for revenge. And revenge is a dish best served cold. And right now I'm feeling cold-blooded. So wanted to make sure that I put it out there. I had at least 3 or 4 people hit me up this week. Hey, are you doing a LTN exclusive? Haven't heard anything about winners and losers. Haven't heard anything about the Survivor Pool. Yeah, I am. And I've actually already done something to put that out in the atmosphere because normally I'm late. Normally I don't show up until 2 weeks before the season and I start trying to urge everybody to sign up. And I said, I got to be better. And so I swore that I would. I came at you guys in July with this LTN exclusives video just to put that out there. A couple of people signed up, got in early. And now I'm coming back again now that it's August. And I'm going to be really consistent with this for the next 3 or 4 weeks. Really pushing you guys to be a part of the fun and the action. This year is going to be a little bit different. So let me explain all of the LTN exclusives real quick before I get into any specifics. So the Soul Survivor Pool is my baby. That's the one that I've been doing the longest. It's as standard Survivor Pool as it gets. Nothing, you know, crazy or anything like that. If you don't know how to play a Survivor Pool, it's very easy. It's really simple. All you do is you select a team. All right. There are going to be 16 games on the slate in week 1. Pick a winner from one of those games. Okay. If you feel like Washington's going to beat Arizona and you're 100% confident about that, pick Washington to beat Arizona. If they do win and they're successful, you move on to week number 2. The only caveat is you can't select Washington for the remainder of the pool, right? So you can't pick Washington again, but the other 31 teams are at your disposal in week 2. And you will go through the slate of games and there'll be another 16 in the following week and you pick another winner. Hopefully, if that team wins, you'd advance to week number 3 and so forth and so forth. Can't pick that team again. And you keep going until there's only one remaining at the top. It sounds easy, but it's so hard to last until the very end. To be the last man or woman standing is tough. Clearly, I haven't won not a single time in over a decade. So this has got to be the year, man. 11 has to be the year. I keep telling myself this every year. One of these years, I'm going to break through. I think I was really close like 3 years ago. But, yeah, it's just been terrible for me. But somebody's going to win it. Somebody's going to be the victor. And to the victor goes the spoils and the money. Winner takes all. $20 to get in. That's your registration fee. You sign up. The links are down in the description of this video. I'll also pin them in the comment section of this video to make it easy for you. You just click that link. It'll take you to a Google Doc that you fill out. Once you're done filling that out, that's your registration form. I will get an email saying that you signed up, which in turn, I will send you an email that tells you I've received your registration after you pay your registration fee. The 2 ways you can do that are down in the corner, as you can see, PayPal or on Cash App. Both of those links to my PayPal or Cash App are down in the description as well. So if you have those 2 apps, use one of them. Preferably the way that you plan on being paid should you win is the way that you want to pay for your registration. So $20 gets you into the field and gives you a shot at winning however much the pot ends up being once the dust settles and the smoke clears. So looking forward to that 11th annual Louie T Network Soul Survivor Pool, one of the LTN exclusives being offered in the 2023 season. The big one, the big shebang, the one that everybody loves and can't get enough of, is winners and losers. And for me, for my money, the winners and losers is a war of attrition first and foremost. It's not for everyone because it's 18 weeks of making picks, and you've got to be on top of things. You got to be watching what's going on around the league. You also have to be able to make yourself available for 5 minutes every single week. And some people can't do that. Life happens, and I understand. But it's a $25 commitment for 18 weeks, essentially. So you pay $25 to get in, and then 18 weeks, you got to send in your picks. I've seen people, I think this was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, somebody was out in front, and they weren't just out in front. They were smoking the field. I think I'm talking like 6-7 games up on everybody else, and they just stopped sending picks in. And I was floored. I'm like, bro, if this dude keeps it up, we were into like week 9 or 10. It's not like this thing had just started 2-3 weeks prior. We're into like week 9 or 10 of the season, and he just stopped sending in picks. Now, again, life happens. Something catastrophic happens. The last thing you're thinking about is sending in your picks. I totally get it. I don't know. He never came back and said what happened, but dude was killing us. I was so happy when he stopped sending picks in because I was like, I was never going to catch this dude. He was on a torrid pace. And so, before you sign up, I just want to throw in that disclaimer. It is 18 weeks of sending in picks. If you don't think you're capable of doing that, don't play. All right. I'll save you the $25. But the last thing I want is you telling me how nice you are at making picks. I don't want to hear shit. If you didn't get in the pool, don't tell me you went 14-2 last week when I'm telling you what I went. I don't want to hear you went 4. If you're not in the winners and losers league, I ain't trying to hear it. All right. So if you about that life, if you think you about that, you want that smoke, here it is, winners and losers, right? Boss Man won last year. And I haven't stopped hearing about it all off season. He was spectacular last year. And I made a hard charge, man. I started off so slow last year. I mean, it was ridiculous how slow I started off. But boy, I got on my horse about week 8 or so. And from like week 8 to 13, I mean, I was getting it. I was getting it. And I got on that horse and I was down 12 games. I'm from first. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I was down 12 games. And then I got on my damn horse and giddy up. And I got within 2 goddamn games of first place. 2! And I liken it to an NBA game. You're down 27 in the third quarter, right? And you trim it to 19 at the end of the third. You get it down, with 6 minutes left in the game. It's 17. You really haven't made any headway. And then you make this furious run, to cut it down to 7, right? And now you're right there. And you get a bucket, and it's 5. And then you run out of gas. And you end up losing the game by 12. That was me last year in the pool. I made this tremendous run, and I just ran out of gas down the stretch. And I think I ended up losing by like 6 games. But I just got to start faster. Like my Commanders, I just got to start faster, man. I can't start slow and expect to pick it up and keep that pace the remainder of the way. I won two years in a row, 2 years ago, right? I was hot. I didn't think I could be stopped. And Carmen Rana won in 2021, and then Boss Man won in 2022. So I'm itching for a dub now. I'm fiending. I'm jonesing over here because this is not what I do. And I talk so much trash, and I think I figured it out. I got to get back to making sure y'all know what it is every single week. So with that in mind, this year is going to be a little bit different. We're going to kind of go back and throw it back a bit to where we used to, where I, every single week go over the selections, and also highlight those who are in, top spots, and talk about the pool itself. Every week on the podcast, we are going to do that. So that we're going to carve out a spot for, breaking down winners and losers, talking about, where everybody sits, and having fun with it like we used to back in the day. For those of you who've been around long enough to know, we used to really get it in with winners and losers. So we're going to throw it back to that, have some fun with it, and kind of make it, all inclusive, and make it a lot more enjoyable, not just sending in picks and that's that. Now we're gonna make this a community and have fun. If you're making garbage picks, you're gonna know about it, because I'm gonna air you out. If I'm making trash picks, you're gonna know about it, and I'm gonna air myself out. Y'all can air me out too. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun. And if you killing it, everybody gonna know you killing it. All right, you're gonna get the accolades and the respect you deserve if you're kicking it. And then after it's all over, said and done, we're gonna give out awards. We used to give out awards for this. MVP, obviously the winner, all of that good stuff. I'm gonna have a new championship belt this year to give away to the winner. Should be getting that here in the next 3 or 4 weeks, I think they said. So I got a new championship belt for the winner. And we're gonna have a hell of a time. Last year the prize was $1,050, the biggest prize given out here in LTN history. So you guys were fantastic. I'd love to see us top that if we can. If we can't, that's fine. But I don't really like taking steps backwards, if at all possible. So we've already hit the $1,000 threshold last year. I'd like to hit it again this year, if at all possible. But $25 entry fee, so $25 registration fee. The link is down in the description of this video for anybody that wants to sign up and send your money. Once you send your money, after you sign the registration form out and send your money, you will receive a confirmation email from me letting you know that you've done everything that you needed to do on your end. You're locked in, and you'll receive further information from me and correspondence down the road as we get closer to the start of the league. So any questions you may have, feel free to send them at me, LouieTeeNetwork @gmail.com. If you have any questions about signing up, or how to pay or anything like that. Once again, all the links are down in the description of this video. And I'm looking forward to having a great year. And then, the one that kind of gets passed over, I don't know why, because it's quick money. You know what I'm saying? If you can win, and it's fun, it's weekly, there's no commitment, unlike winners and losers or Soul Survivor Pool, where you have to send in the pick every single week. There's no commitment, season-long commitment with the weekly pick 'em pool, right? You just make your picks, send your $7, and the winner takes the pot, right? And for some reason, a lot of you just aren't interested in that, and that's cool. It's not everybody's cup of tea. That, to me, is the one that gets my blood, flowing, and really gets me excited, because it's weekly. Like with winners and losers, I hate having bad weeks. It sucks, and I get pissed off when I have a bad week, but I can make it up. I've got time, right? With the weekly pick'em, this is it, bro. Either you winning it and you getting all the bread, or you're not. And I take pride in winning that. And I didn't win a lot last year. Last year was a rough year for me. I didn't get skunked, but I didn't win a lot last year. Last year, I think I might have won the weekly pick'em pool maybe like twice. Usually I win like 5 to 7 times on a yearly basis. Not last year. And I think that corresponds with how poorly I did in winners and losers. I think it all kind of just ran together. And my 2 wins, coincidentally enough, came in that little stretch of weeks 8 to 13 when I got extremely hot. I won. My 2 wins came in that stretch. So I got to be better, man. But $7 to get you in per sheet. You play as many sheets as you want. You want to play 4 sheets, give yourself a better chance to win. Knock yourself out. There's no limit to how many sheets you can put in, and easy to play. Just click the link, and every week I will have a link for you on this channel, and I will have a link up on the community wall. So just, full disclosure, the website was the way that you used to do all of these. I got rid of the website because I really didn't use it, and unless I'm going to utilize the website, I'm not going to just give away money. And that's what I was doing in the past, because the only thing I really used the website for was for these LTN exclusives, but I'm only using the LTN exclusives 6 months out of the year. So the other 6 months, the website's just kind of sitting there dormant. Didn't make a ton of sense. So I got rid of the website. So what you're going to have to do for the weekly pick 'em pool is you're going to have to come to the channel. And again, I'll have it just about everywhere. I'm going to be plastering these links all over the place. So you'll have easy access to it, whether it's Twitter, IG, it'll be on the community wall. I'll have posts all over the place. So trust me, it'll be easily accessible once the season gets here on a weekly basis. But that's $7, and you just play. Just make your picks, send me your name, and voila, you'll have the sheet. I'll make sure that the sheet is out, so you'll have access to it, and you'll be able to keep up with all of the games. Same thing with winners and losers. You'll have a sheet that you can download in a Google Doc that'll allow you to see all the picks that were made and have access to those, so you can keep up with what's going on. And same thing with the survivor pool. If you're in that, you'll have a spreadsheet that you'll be able to see with your picks along with everyone else's selection that will allow you to keep up and see what is going on. So survivor pool, Soul Survivor pool, $20 registration fee. Fill out the registration form, pay your registration fee, and you're locked in. You'll get an email from me saying that you've done everything on your end and you are ready to go. Winners and Losers League, $25 registration fee. Fill out the registration form. All of the links, as I mentioned, down in the description of this video. Send your $25 registration fee either via PayPal or Cash App, and then you will receive an email from me letting you know you're locked in and ready to go. And in the weekly pick 'em pool, that's when the season starts. That's once we get to week 1, that'll be in full effect. I'll be promoting that a little bit more as we go along, and I'll be doing a better job of promoting that throughout the course of the season as well, because usually I just set it and forget it, and people just, it's out of sight, out of mind. Maybe I need to do a better job of promoting the weekly pick 'em pool, but hopefully we get more people to play in that this year. I'm not going to stop. Even if it's me and 3 other people playing, I'm going to keep doing it, because I'm an adrenaline junkie, and that gives me a rush on Sundays and into Monday, depending on if I didn't win or somebody else already didn't win. So I'm going to continue to do that, whether it's 15, 30, 45, or 5 people playing. I'm going to keep doing that. So anyway, I digress. If you have any questions, there's a multitude of ways you can get at me. Okay, you can hit me up in the comment section of a video. Like I said, I read most of the comments in comments for videos. But if you really want to be specific, if you really need help with something, the best way to do it is to hit me on Twitter or to email me. Those are the 2 best ways to get at me, because I'll see it. Or excuse me, X. It's X now, right? It's not Twitter anymore. It's X. That's something that I'll have to get used to. But hit me on X, or you'll hit me on the email, LouieTeeNetwork@gmail.com is another easy way to get in contact with me, especially when it has something to do with the LTN exclusives. I'll get right back to you. If I'm not out of the office, immediately I'll get right back to you. Even if I'm out of the office, if I got time, I'll hit you back and answer any questions that you may have, walk you through any steps that you need help with. It's an easy process. It's painless. And again, once you're done and you send in your money, I will send you that email and you'll be locked in. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm going to make it even more fun this year by keeping tabs on everything with the Survivor Pool and the Winners and Losers League. We'll talk about those things on a weekly basis to keep everybody abreast of the standings and what's going on. So it'll be more interactive this year. It'll be a lot more fun than it has been in past years, where I've kind of just, had the pool or had the league and just kind of, let it run on autopilot. And I'm going to make sure that you're involved, that everyone's involved, and that it's a lot of fun. So get in, man. Don't sit on the bench. Don't sit on the sidelines. Get in the game. All right. Y'all know what it is. So in any event, that's going to do it for me, your man Louie T. I didn't want to keep you here long. I just wanted to come and give you this public service announcements because there were so many people asking me about the LTN exclusives. And yes, they are up and at them. We are doing them. And I want you guys to be a part of the fun. So don't delay. Jump in the game today. All right. Links are down in the description. And I'll also pin those links to the comment section after this video is done, so you'll be able to access them there as well. Again, don't sit on the sideline. Get in the game, man. It's game on. Are you about that life? Don't talk about it. Be about it. All right? Because you know how I am. I'm going to talk my shit, man. Because I think I'm better than all of y'all. That's just what it is. But for some reason, in the survivor pool, I don't know what the hell's going on. I got to figure that shit out. And it's not an exact science, obviously, or I would have won by now. I just got to be smarter, man. You know, here's the problem, and not to give away strategy, but because it really doesn't matter. You can have all the strategy you want, and you can still get got. My problem is I'm too damn smart for my own good. My problem is I start setting shit up down the road like, okay, if I pick them, I'm not going to have a lot of opportunities to pick Washington, so I probably should pick them this week. And that's the kind of thinking that'll get you into trouble. If you win, you wipe your brow, you say, whew, got that one out of the way. You don't want to burn up all your good teams, but guess what? You save your good teams and your ass gets eliminated. What good does it do you, right? Take the layup when they're giving you the damn layup. And you'll worry about that the contested three when you get there, okay? If you don't make the layup and you try to shoot the three because you try to be cute and you miss the three and everybody else makes the layup, your ass is on the sideline. Your coach is sending somebody in for you right now at the scores table. You look over and you know that person's coming to get you, and you're about to be sitting on the sidelines. I got to be better at just taking the layup, man. Stop trying to be cute. Stop trying to be special. Take the layup. Don't run to the three-point line. Take the bunny. They're giving you the bunny. Put it in the cup. So I'm going to be better at that. Anyway, I digress. You guys enjoy the rest of the day. If you're a Washington fan, I think I'm gonna chop it up with y'all here in a little bit. I'm deciding on if I want to do it or not. I think it's a perfect time for us to start looking at the roster. I think I want to have a roster conversation with y'all. So I'm debating on whether I want to do that or not. If you look up in the next 30 minutes or so and you see a stream, then I decided to do it. If you don't, then that means I decided I'll hold off on it. But anyway, I digress. LouieTeeNetwork exclusives. You got all the information you need. If you need any help, you know where to find me. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all take care. God bless. And as always, get in the game, man. Stop bullshitting around. See y'all next time. Have a good one. LouieT.